Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Tech channel, everybody. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, and here we are with our Forza Horizon 5 series. We're going to be starting this session with the BMW 1 Series, the Coupe, the M Series, not the M Series, what am I saying? The 1M? Is it the 1M? Yes, it's the 1M Coupe. This car is still bone stock, but it's not going to be stock for, too long. Today we're going to be modifying this car, making it faster, and we'll make it handle better. So we don't have enough power to do drifts around this roundabout. I mean, we kind of can, but it's not as good as like other cars. That's also because it's got a short wheelbase. Alright, before we add some power to it, let's do a top speed run. We got the 3-liter turbo. I believe it's a twin turbo. Straight 6. 6-speed manual. A great platform from 2011. 14 years old. Will I do 200? I don't think so. $170 on the slight downhill. $171, and let's just call that 170. All right, and now we take it to our garage and make some changes to it. Let's see what kind of engine swap options we have here. We got the 4-liter V8 from the M3 from the same era, like the 2012, 2015. No, not 2015 M3. That would be like the F series, I believe, if I'm not wrong. But the one before, like the 2008 to 2013, 14 M3. So that M3, even though it's a V8 4-liter, that engine actually makes less torque because it's NA and it's not a huge displacement. It's 4 liters. It's a high revving V8. Makes more horsepower than this straight 6, but since it doesn't have any boost, it makes less torque. Then we got the 6.2 V8. This sounds like the C63 engine to me. I mean, let's take a listen to the let's listen to the 4.0 liter V8. It sounds really good, even though it doesn't make that much power. It sounds sweet. Sounds fruity. This sounds more beefy. And this is the stock. You know, nothing too crazy. Sounds like a smooth straight 6. Then we got the 5-liter V10 from the M5, like the 2010, 2012 M5. Not the 2012 M5, that would be like the newer shape. I would say like the 2008 M5. What a nice sounding V10, I like it. And then we have the option for the 3-liter straight 6 turbo, the racing 3-liter straight 6. Wow, dude. Should we just go with this? Makes 800 stock, 571 torque, 805 horsepower. So I'm gonna max out the stock engine here and let's see what we can get it up to. So it is a twin turbo from factory. We can put a single turbo on here, which will make more power. So if you look at the graph down there, the twin turbos actually make boost early in the RPM range. So having a single will take a little bit longer to spool up, but overall we get more horsepower. So let's add the single and let's max it out and see what kind of power figures we can get up to. I like the idle sound. Not bad, right? Sounds deep. So we can convert this into a 3.4 liter. So it looks like we can't really upgrade the single turbo here. That's alright. It's just anti-lag. But no horsepower gains. Can we upgrade the twin turbos? Let's go take a look at that. What if I don't add the single turbo? What if we just keep the stock twin turbos? Can we upgrade those? Okay. So we can upgrade the twin turbos. 649, 577. And with the single, 649, 577. So it's the same, literally the same horsepower and torque. But having twin turbos will spool up a little quicker. So why not keep the... Yeah, let's just keep the stock twin turbos, but you know, it's better to modify the stock twin turbos because they spool up quicker, and by upgrading them you get more horsepower. So that's rare. So we're at 649, 577. And those numbers are actually pretty great, but when you compare them to the racing 3-liter straight 6 turbo, they don't really hold up that well. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit less torque, 6 foot-pounds less, but you get a lot more horsepower. 156 more horse. So I'm thinking, why don't we go with the 3-liter straight 6 turbo, because it's only a little bit more expensive than maxing out the engine, and we get a whole lot more power. And are we able to modify the racing straight 6? Yes. Oh dude, this is gonna be great. I didn't want to put a V8 in this car. I wanted to keep the straight 6, but you know, add more power to it. Dude, this is crazy. Extra 91 horsepower just by upgrading the block. That's the most amount of horsepower I've seen. Like, horsepower upgrade I've seen on a block upgrade. Usually it's like anywhere between like 20 to 40 horsepower, but this car we get 91 extra horses. That's next level. How about the turbo? 211 horses from that turbo. Anti-lag? No, I don't want anti-lag. A 1200 horsepower BMW 1 Series, bro. You know this thing's gonna be fast. Let's get some nice brakes on there. I'm gonna leave the suspension stock just because I want the suspension to be soft, so we can put the power down. The race springs and dampers are a little too stiff for my liking. Yeah, the car looks great lowered, but we need to put the power down. So I'm only getting the brakes here, and we're not adding any weight even though it reinforces the car. We're actually going to take out weight. So we'll be at 2,800 pounds. Nice. Better clutch. Let's put a 10-speed in here. Lighter drive shaft, and we'll get a racing diff. I'm thinking we build this into a drag car. It'll be a fast drag car. Zero to 60 in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because with 1200 horsepower, there's no point of making it into like a road course car. That's okay with like 600 horsepower, 700 horsepower maybe, but with 1200, we might just be better off making it into converting it to a drag racing car. And I'm totally fine with that. We'll leave the skinnies up front, 245s. And we'll add some wider 315s on the back. And our 0 to 60 will be 1.9. I'm thinking we add some light wheels as well. I want the drag look, so how about some like welds or something. Dude, this looks like this car is ready for some drag races. Not the best looking wheels, but it looks serious with those wheels. Alright, we're gonna go with the ones that we chose earlier. Where are they again? Right here. And now we're not doing any aero, of course. No aero. So this is gonna be the setup. It's gonna be a drag racing car. Not really meant for handling anymore. I mean, it will handle somewhat, but most likely it's gonna be used for drag racing. So let's buy the setup. We're gonna change the color on the car. Black or white? I don't want to do a custom color. Let's go with white with black wheels. We have one of our barn finds ready, so we'll go take a look at that after. Oh. This car is ready for some digs. We need to work on the gear ratios a little bit. They're too sharp, too short. Let's make them taller. 1.8, wow. That's fast. Okay, let's see how it does with some long gears. No, these gears are too long now. Can't make them that long. That's better. What's up, GTO? I feel like we need to make the first gear longer. Is that long enough? Let's make it a little longer. 1.7. That's really good. And 4.0 0 to 100 miles. All right. Gonna launch much better now. Let me take it down on a flat surface. Over here looks kind of flat, and then there's downhill after this. Can we make it a little longer? Is that possible? Oh, look at that. 0 to 103.8 now? I think this might be it. I'm gonna take some more tire pressure out of the rear tires. 15 psi. Let's try it now. What if I don't use the launch control and just launch it myself? It gets down. Eats up those bumps so nicely because we're still in the stock suspension. Alright, let's do one more launch here. Get sideways, dude. I'm gonna work on the gearing a little more. I feel like fourth gear needs to be a little shorter. Same with fifth. And sixth as well. And then seventh. And eighth. Alright, I think I should top out in 8th gear now. I like that. Alright, we're gonna make 8th, 9th, and 10th short as well. This is a very unique gear ratio setup that we got on this car. GTO dude's still here. Much better, dude. So we got like 3 long gears in the beginning, 1, 2, 3, so we can launch and put the power down, and then they get short after that, so we can carry the acceleration and stay in our boost RPM band. Works out perfect for this engine. I need to be looking at the road, not the RPM gauge. Alright. That turbo sounds so good. Oh, Bugatti. A Chiron. Can we catch up to the Chiron? It'll probably be tough, but we'll see how it goes. Isn't that car like 1500 horse? But it's pretty heavy at the same time. Nice, dude. This car was only able to do 170 miles. Now it's doing almost 270. That Bugatti's gone, bro. That Chiron is gone. This is pretty fast for what it is. I'd race him, but I don't think he's gonna wait for me. Alright, he's in the menu. Yeah, this person is just having their own fun, so I'm not gonna bother chasing them down. It gets up to 200 miles so quick. Bro, stuck. Who's that? Oh, Mustang. That thing is 1400 horse. I know because I have one. Let's try racing it. Let's race, bro. Let's do a dig. I know you got all-wheel drive. You can launch this thing from zero. Alright, let's go, bro. What are you doing, man? You don't want to do a dig? Let's do a dig. Are you gonna honk it? I'll honk it.
You've just been challenged to a head-to-head.
No, I'm not doing the head-to-head, bro. We're gonna race like real people over here. Head-to-heads are not as accurate as racing like this. Does he not know about the third honk? We'll do a roll, man. I don't mind doing a roll. He's not coming. Nobody want to do highway racing today? Usually we can find people to do some highway rolls or digs, but I don't see none. Do we have any new championships on the map? Because we did like, what, 3, 4 yesterday? All the new seasonal championships. We finished them all in one go. That was fun. I don't see nothing special on the map other than like speed zones and drift zones and some stunt jumps. That's alright. We did this yesterday. Did this yesterday or the other day. That's when we won this car. Yeah, there's like a couple more that we completed. Alright. Since we don't have that many online players on the map that wants to do some highway racing, let's go take a look at our barn find, because one of them got ready and we still have to you know, bring it to our garage. Barn finds. The 911 Carrera is ready.
Best 911 of all, they say. The carrera was cancelled in 1955, but they had to bring back the name.
Nice.
Just be careful driving it across Mexico, no? Los caminos are bumpy out there.
Cool. We have a bunch of 911s now. These two are still getting ready. And we still haven't discovered these two. And other than that, we got all of them. Also, when I launched the game today, I got an option to redeem this card right here. I'll show you. Which is the Ford Focus ST 2022. I almost thought it was I almost thought it was an Audi like S-Class, not S-Class, like an S1. But then I looked at it like properly. I was like, no, wait, this is not an Audi. This is different. Dude, it's worth 250,000? Wait, what? Why is this so expensive? I don't think this is one of the cars you can buy in our auto show. I'll take a look at the Porsche after. I really want to drive this first. Like, I know it's not anything special, but why is this so expensive? Does it not look like an Audi S1? Kinda does, right? Has like pops and crackles. It's front wheel drive. Whoa, look at that big screen in there, man. A huge screen. Yeah, this was like a seasonal reward. I don't have to do anything to get it. Yeah, it's got the Audi kind of vibe to it. Especially like, I don't know, almost looks like an A45 at the same time. Like, it's longer than the Audi S1, I know, because I have one. That thing is like super short. Yeah, this is somewhere between an A45 Mercedes and got like the Audi front end. But it's a Ford Focus ST. That's crazy. And it's worth 250k. Like, how? That makes no sense. It's a manual? Okay. It's fairly quick. It's not that slow. For a front-wheel drive hot hatch, it's not bad. Of course, you got the understeer because it's a front-wheel drive. I feel like if you convert it to all-wheel drive and put a 10-speed in here, it would be a fun car. Revs to about 7,200 RPM. Is this a 2.3 liter? Let me double check. Because if it is, it might... Oh no, it's only a 2.2. Well, 2.26, so... It could be like a detuned Mustang EcoBoost engine. I'm not too sure. It's got decent torque, but horsepower is 276, so it's not that low or that high. It's about right for this kind of car. Let's check out the top speed on this stock Ford Focus 2023. Ford Focus ST. About 160. Not bad. Well, we can convert this into an RS. Put a big wing on here, a nice splitter, all-wheel drive, and there you go. You got yourself a Focus RS. A rally suspension, of course. Supra. We got the pops and crackles. Not a big fan of that, honestly. Yeah, the exhaust is not that great. Anyways, we're gonna go take a look at the Porsche that we just received from the barn find. Here it is. Another expensive Porsche. It's a 70s Porsche. 2.7 liter, 2.69. Flat 6, I believe. I don't think it's a flat 4. But you never know. I'm pretty sure it's a flat 6. Honestly, I can't tell from the sound. Oh, I can't even break the barrier. I would race them. I would definitely race them. Alright, we're gonna be driving the Porsche later. Let me get the Supra out so we can do some highway rolls or digs, depending on what these people want to do. They all went into their menus, like, what? Don't you guys want to race, bro? Dude's got the stock wing on for some reason, so I don't think his car's that fast, but you never know. That's gonna hurt his top speed. Oh wow, we got a nice selection of cars here. 3 Supras and a 350Z. This is gonna be fun. Why am I slowing down? I just wanted to see where they're at, but they're coming. I'm gonna keep on going. I shouldn't have slowed down, dude. Oh, they're still coming? That's sad, bro.
I've got a T100 Baja truck restored to its former glory down here, if you're interested.
A racer flyby. Our Baja truck is ready from the barn find, so we'll go take a look at the Porsche and the Baja truck after we have some fun on the highway. Bro, 350Z is no match for the Supra. Unless you put a 2JZ in this 350Z. Go. Give him a head start. I think I'll still catch him though. That was fun. Feel like this dude's gonna change his car now. Yup, I knew it. People don't like losing, man. I mean, who likes losing, right? Nobody. He's gonna pull out his fastest car now. I already know. I know how it goes down. Oh, okay, okay. The new M4. It's a nice looking car. I believe that's called the G series, right? This car is a little too wild. Bro, are you sure you can do rolls? I mean, digs. We can do a roll. Wait, is he changing the car again? He had it for like 5 seconds. Doesn't he want to try again? He's embarrassed. Oh, maybe he was making some changes to the tune. Who knows? Bro, you coming back? The unbeatable Supra. I mean, it does get beat sometimes. But you'd need more than 1600 horsepower to beat this car. Bro's taking a sweet time. Let's see what car he pulls up with. Maybe he turned off his computer. Who knows? Maybe he's gone for good. Maybe he deleted the game. Who knows? Alright, in the meantime, let's drive that Porsche that we just got from the barn find. I really want to see how it does while it's still stock. Not going to stay stock for too long, as we know. Before we do that, I'm just going to go online and check how many cylinders does it have, because I'm having a doubt here. It might be 6, it might be 4. It's the 911 Carrera 73, okay. For RS engine specs. A flat 6. Air-cooled flat 6. Now we know. So even though the displacement is kind of small, it's still a flat 6, and that's nice. Revs to about 7,800 RPM. Love the analog gauges. The speedo goes to 300 kilometers? Wow. We don't have no turbos here, no boost, just the NA motor. Naturally aspirated. I know I kind of messed up there. I don't think this car is gonna hit 300 kilometers. Especially not when it's NA. Yeah, we're in the top gear, the 5th gear. I mean, it's nice that the speedo has 300 on the dash. But we're not gonna get there. This is it. The natural aspirated engine is not gonna give us any more power. This is it. It's gonna require some tuning, some upgrades before we can max out that speedo. Okay, what's the other barn find that just got ready? I think it was the Baja truck. Is it a nice Baja truck or just a regular Baja truck? That's the real question here. A T100, a Toyota. Okay.
Wow is right. Mid-mounted V6.
Mid-mounted?
Central driving position and 66 centimeters of suspension travel. We put you behind the wheel and I'm telling you, no dirt race in Mexico will be safe.
Alright. I mean, looks pretty cool. It's from the 93. Alright, let's go take a look at it. We got some off-roading tires on here. Of course, it's a Baja truck. Mid-engine. Isn't that nice, man? Mid-engine. 360 horsepower. And I believe they said it was a V6. Wow, it's worth 500,000. I like the sticker on the front. Our minds are always racing. Oh, dude. Wait, it's got one seat only and it's in the middle? That's crazy. Dude, that is next level. Imagine driving this thing. You're sitting in the middle of the truck. Almost like a McLaren F1. I know there are like few other cars that are single seater only. No, well, they're not single seaters. They got like tiny seats on the either side of the middle main seat. So, what kind of V6 is that? I don't think it's boosted. It might be naturally aspirated, or we might have a supercharger, because I don't hear no turbos. Dude, no way. Revs to 10,000 RPM? Does it go beyond 10? Well, 10 is pretty freaking high if you ask me. Wait, this is from the 93? This is crazy. Has like what, 360 horsepower, I think? It might be NA. Alright, we're maxed out in 5th gear. If this thing had more gears, it would probably go a little higher in its top speed. Since it's a Baja truck, let's see how it does off-road. I like the idle. I want to hear the idle again. That sounds really good for a V6. It's got some crazy camber on the front wheels. That's a soft suspension. I like the top mounted lights. Coming in hot. Nice little fun race. Alright, we'll change the car now. There's one car that I want to buy today. We'll buy it later. I looked at it in the auto show before starting the stream, so we're gonna be buying that car later on. For now, let me see if I have a decent car to do some highway racing with. It's not the fastest Porsche that I have, but it's the fastest 4-cylinder Porsche that I have. Lap 4. fully maxed out. Rear wheel drive. It's a nice little car, you know. .718 Cayman GTS. I like the taillights on it. It's a nice sleek design. And the headlights are nice. I mean, all Porsches have such nice lights on them. Porsches? Oh, a Countach? Is it really faster than that car? Bro, your car is slow. There's no point of keep on going. Well, a 4-cylinder just beat a V12. Is that a Diablo or a Countach? I think it's a Countach. Honestly, that seemed like a stock Countach. Or maybe like minor bolt-ons, because that was kind of slow, man. Imagine like back in those days when that Countach was new, somebody told you that a 4-cylinder Porsche would beat it one day. Nobody would believe it. But now it's possible. I feel like a 3-cylinder Yaris might even beat it. Okay, maybe not. A modified one? Yeah, maybe. Not just any Yaris, the GR Yaris. This might be my fastest 4-cylinder car in the game. And it's not just a regular 4-cylinder like all the other Porsches. This is a boxer engine, a flat 4, just like their flat 6s, but their V8s are V8s, they're not flat 8s. Okay, Ferrari. Alright, that's gonna be a good matchup. Is that a 430? Alright, I think that might be a good matchup. That might be a good matchup, bro. V8 versus 4-cylinder. I might get him in the top end. I have a good feeling about this. This is a good race. Wow, what a nice race. Great race, actually. I love races like this. He's not beating me by that much. On a roll, I might get him. He didn't go at the same time as me. Let's do another roll, man. Alright, let's do a dig. That was fun. Roll? Alright, we're doing a dig. Let's do a dig. Alright, bro. I'm gonna try to launch better. Man, I'm pretty even with this car. Look at that. That's pretty freaking even. It's all about who gets the launch. Bro crashed into a freaking truck. On a roll, this Porsche is a lot faster. I mean, not a lot faster, but it's definitely faster. That Ferrari launch is much better. Got half of the cylinders compared to that dude, so the Beamer guy is just messing around. I like how he's not pulling up with like really fast cars. All his cars are like decent fast. I see it, bro. I see it. Good job. Oh, is that RS5? Oh, he's gonna get me in the launch. GT3 RS? Oh, he's catching. Nice. He caught up. Beamer guy just wants to show off, bro. We all get it, bro. Your car is fast. Did he max out? Did the RS5 max out? Have a higher top speed? No way. He's catching up. I mean, he's trying to at least. He crashed. Bro, chill with your M4. This guy's no chill. That was a good race with the RS5. They're all changing their cars. Maybe I should too. Or I'll change it once I actually get beat. Because so far, we're keeping up with all these cars. Yeah, it's a little slower, but it's not that slow. For 700 horsepower, this might be my fastest 700 horsepower car. Well, it's close to 800, 784. But it's light and it gets down. Let's not forget, only a freaking 4-cylinder. Bro pulled out his other M4. He's just an M4 lover. Oh, look at that. A TTRS? Why does that sound so different? No way we got beat. What? What's happening with that car in front of us? That was so weird. Must be the internet. Alright, I'm changing my car now. We got beat this time by a lot, so it makes sense to change the car. Should we go with 1400 horsepower? Why not? Pull up my fastest Porsche. A Carrera GT with a 918 Spider engine. Plus twin turbos. The truck just spawned, bro. It wasn't even here before. Am I gonna be able to catch up? We messed up there, man. We crashed. Everybody freaking crashed. That was a bad race. That was a really bad race. They saw a Carrera and they both went into their menus. They knew I was coming for them. Wait, it's only got one rear reverse light. RS4? Really? Electric? I have that car too, but I didn't think we were doing electric car races here, man. That's not even fun, man. Bro really came up with the Rimac Navara. There's way too much traffic on the highway, even for nighttime. That's crazy, bro. Usually it's not this busy at nighttime. Wait. Is that a Jesco? Oh yeah, bro pulled up the Jesco. That's a real deal, man. Oh, the Rimac is back. Bro, can you not race with the Rimac? No way! We're getting beat by electric hypercar. Bro went off the road. He's back. And he's still beating us. Alright, maybe in the next one I'm gonna pull out my electric car. Even though that would be like cheating. Well, it's not cheating, it's just not fair, you know. We're in gas cars, bro. You really pulled up your electric. Alright, I do have the same car. Where are you, Rimac? Right here, Rimac, Nevera, and the Concept 2. Which one's better? So the Nevera is lighter, has more horsepower, so we're gonna go with the Nevera. Alright, dude. Now we have the same cars. It's sad that I had to pull out my electric car here, but it's one of the cooler electric cars, so I'll give it that. I'm trying to rev it here. It's not gonna rev. Wanna go, bro? It's funny, you only hear the tires, not the engine. I'm not trying to do a convoy, bro. Let's just race. It's not even fair. Yeah, that's not fair, right? The BMW, bro. He finally pulled out a different car. this car be faster without the wing? I believe the other car, the Concept 2, has no wing on it. Is it called the Concept 2? Let me double check. Yep, the Concept 2. Has a little bit less power, but I don't know if the wing goes down or if it just doesn't have a wing. Well, let's drive that car. Might have active aero. Wait, we have 2 gears in this car? That's crazy. I totally forgot about this one. Is that fake sound? So it does have a wing and it's active aero. So does that mean it's faster than the Nevera? Feels wrong shifting gears on electric, even though it's only 2-speed. I don't like the sound that it makes. Let's go faster. Got up to what, like 283 there? So even though it has less horsepower and it's heavier, it's faster. Maybe it's because of the 2-speed transmission. Let's do that again. Honk, bro. Wow, he's coming in hot. No way! That car is fast, dude. How is it so fast? We got passed at like 280 miles per hour. How is that even possible? That's 455 kilometers per hour. Wow. Is there any way I can adjust the gearing to make it faster? Not really. This is the best it's gonna do, so... Alright, I'm done with these electric cars, bro. Let me get a real car here. A rear-wheel drive GTR with drag racing setup on it? Why not? It's only 1,000 horsepower, but it's fun to drive. And it's got a real engine. And of course the Jessico's gonna beat us. We're not even trying to race that dude anymore. Bro's really racing in the Mercedes hybrid truck? This rear-wheel drive R35 launches so well. It's got a great setup on here. It has like no wheel spin. Just squats and goes. Man, after driving that 2000 horsepower electric, well, it was close to 2000. This almost feels slow, even though it's not. Oh, this would be a nice match against the Hellcat. That's 1000 horsepower, this is 1000 horsepower, and we both got rear-wheel drive. And I'll show you that it actually does. You can see over here. Rear-wheel drive with drag racing setup. But the thing is, we're easily gonna get beat in this car. That's the thing. Where's that 918? I wanna race the 918 with my Carrera. You still here at 918, bro? Are we going the right direction? Nope. That 918 dude left, man. Really wanted to race him. Because we do have the same engine in this car. Would have been a nice race. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go buy the car that I was talking about earlier. Really wanted to buy this car today. So we're gonna do it. And it's a Porsche. I'll tell you that. And it is the 2019 911 GT3 RS. I don't have this one right now, so we are gonna buy it. And the nice thing about this car is it's not a part of DLC, so we can just go ahead and buy it. There is the 2018 GT2, which has more power. But when it comes to handling, we all know this is gonna handle better. We got a flat 4, no, we got a flat 6, a 4-liter. And in this one, we got a 3.8 flat 6 with twin turbos, so more power, a little bit less handling oriented, and this one focused more on handling. We got a naturally aspirated engine, so I think it's gonna do better. It's definitely gonna perform better. I mean, I love a GT3 R, no, the RS just the R would even do better, but it's part of DLC and you can't buy it. And we do have the option to go for a 911 GT3 RS from 2016, but why go with 2016 when we can go with 2019? 514 horse, 346 torque. This has less. The same engine, same 4-liter flat 6. Looks almost the same. This looks a little bit more modern. It's a little bit more updated. So this is the car that I wanted to buy today. What a beautiful car. And after we buy this car, we're gonna hit some back roads. Looks beautiful in this color. Honestly, I wouldn't want it in any other color. That's the color I'm going with. It looks good in black. Don't get me wrong. Looks good in black. Oh, this is also a nice color. But that green looks amazing. Alright. We're gonna get it in green. This lime green, neon, well, not neon green. Is it a lime green? Alright, we got our first GT3 RS. No way, we can open the back hatch on this thing? That's nice. Well, we can't really see the engine. That's all what we can see. We can top off our oil. What's that over there beside the oil? I'm not too sure. Some fluid for something. Maybe coolant? I'm not sure. Looks amazing, man. I love it. Alright, we're not taking this car on the highway. We're gonna hit some back roads, man. We're gonna go towards this area to the top. Over here, like, you know. But not from the highway. We're gonna turn in. Which way are we facing? Yeah, we're just gonna drive straight this way and then we'll turn right from the top. So we can take it on some windy roads. And it looks like it's got a manual, well, not manual. it's got a analog speedo and the tach. I could be wrong. Maybe the speedo is digital. Yeah, maybe it is digital, but the tach is definitely analog. And I'm thinking it's got a 7-speed. Yep, 7-speed dual clutch. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna turn right up here. It's got a bouncy ride. What's this right here? What was that? Even if you don't launch this car, if you just like punch it in first gear, it just goes. What a smooth flat 6, dude. No turbos, nothing like that, just pure revs. Sounds like a real race car. The handling is on point, man. Look at that. I feel like the GT2 would have too much torque. We got rear engine, rear wheel drive, a perfect balance of power and handling. It's a high revving motor, revs to like 9200. Maybe more. Let me find out. 95. Red line's at like 96 almost. Of course, you don't want to rev it that high. It's fine if you shift it at 9. I think I'm gonna keep this one stock. I don't want to ruin how it drives. It drives really well. I think it'll mess with the driving experience for sure. Why did I even take it on this dirt road? No, I don't want to take it on the dirt road. Let me turn around. You already got it dirty. Alright, let's try launching it. Gear shifts are on point, man. They're lightning fast. We have the right amount of downforce, right amount of grip from the tires. Another dirt road? No, man. This is not meant for dirt. Drives so much different compared to like a 911 Turbo S. I have the 2023 Turbo S, and it drives nothing like it. Geared pretty nicely. Of course, Turbo S is faster in a straight line, but around corners or around like a racetrack, this is gonna be much faster. Alright, let's drive down here now. Another dirt road? No, man. Smooth. So much downforce. Look at those brakes, they're huge. I like the oval daytime running lights around the main headlights and the daytime running lights below, like in the bumper. It's a nice combo. Nice car, man. I'm glad that we got it. Really wanted to buy it. We're down to 500k in our bank. We're running out of money here. But we do have a lot of cars, 221 cars, so I think we're good. We got one wheel spin. Let's see if we get lucky. Okay. Alright. Where should we switch to now? Another Porsche. Porsche. This is my version of the 911 GT3 RS. We converted a Carrera S into a baby GT3 RS. It drives really good, honestly. We got a big wing on here. Nice big splitter. And it's turbocharged. Twin turbos. 3-liter. Makes more power than the original GT3 RS. And handles about the same with all the aero. A lot of fun. Not as balanced as the original GT3 RS, but I guess the job done, you know? It's a budget version. Not as fast as the GT2. Doesn't have the same aero as the GT3. Somewhere in the middle, you know. It's not all-wheel drive like the Turbo S, but and the engine is not as big as the Turbo S. Not a 3.8, that's only a 3-liter. But it gets the job done, you know. It's a nice budget version. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's the budget GT 2.5. Damn, dude. That's a fast Audi. Nice, bro. Wonder what kind of engine he has in that thing. Alright, let's change our car. The Trans Am. I like the wide body kit on here. Like, really blends in with the body lines. We got a V10 in here, I believe. Doesn't sound like a V8. Is that a V10? Oh no, it's a... It is a V10, yeah, what am I thinking? It's a freaking V10, bro. It's a Viper V10, 8.4 liters converted to 8.5. It's NA though, no turbos, nothing like that. Just the raw NA power. This car is so wide with the wide body kit. I like how it looks. Alright, maybe I need to switch to a faster car. Like something fast, you know. Something that gets off the line quick. What would that be? Oh, the E-Ray. It's not bad. Electric plus V8 plus we added turbos, so it's no longer a NA. Who's doing victory donuts? Sounds awesome. I don't know if we're still gonna get beat or not. His GT looks fast. Yep, it's got better top end, but not the best launch. He eventually caught up. This E-Ray sounds so good, dude. We both went off the road. Alright, I need a car that actually stays on the road. We need something with more downforce. And it needs to be fast. Oh, I think I know what car is right. This one right here, the Pagani. Huayra. Huayra. I always say that wrong. The Huayra. A stock Pagani Huayra. Let's go. It's got great aero. And it handles pretty nicely. We got a Mercedes AMG engine in here. V12s, twin turbos. And it looks so awesome. I love it. That's a GT2, bro. Is that a GT2? So wait, you're telling me GT2 has better better handling compared to GT3? Really? Because that looks so much wider compared to a GT3 RS. Well, I'm gonna have to buy one to find out. I thought the GT3 RS had better handling compared to GT2. I know it definitely has more power because it's got 3.8 twin turbo opposed to the 4-liter NA and the GT3 RS. But for some reason that looks like it has wider stance, a better wing. I'm confused now. I need to do some research on the GT2 RS and the GT3 RS. Well, this definitely has better downforce and better grip since it's a hypercar. Well, maybe I don't have to buy the GT2 RS. I can just go online and find out because I really want to know. We know that it has more power and is faster, but I want to find out about the handling part. Okay, so the GT3 RS generally has better handling, but the GT2 RS is more powerful. Okay, so I was kind of right.
You've just been challenged to a head-to-head.
Oh no, bro, we're not doing head-to-heads. We can just cruise around. So GT3 RS is mainly focused on handling, but GT2 RS will handle pretty well and it's faster. So I think my conclusion that I had earlier was somewhat right. I mean, it was right. It's just that I had to double check Because I was having some doubts. That might be a GT3R. Not an RS, just the R. I can't tell, that's the thing. It's either a GT2 RS or a GT3R. Well, whatever that is, it looks good. Alright, would it be faster than a Carrera GT with a 918 engine? No, let's find out. You got the Zonda. I went from Pagani to Porsche, and he went from Porsche to Pagani. Don't you want to race, man? Who's being weird now? I feel like he knows that he's gonna lose, so he just left. Oh. Too fast. Alright, let's switch back to the car that we started from today. The M1 Coupe. The 1 Series. M Coupe. Same thing. And let's head back to the highway. Maybe we'll find some races and maybe we'll have some fun. Another Jesco, bro. We're not racing that. The Venom is too fast. Just as fast as the Jesco. Let's line up, bro. Line it up. Honk it. That's a good race. Good race. I'm thinking if I switch to my Miata with 1000 horsepower, so it's 200 horse less than what we have right now. Let's see. But it's much lighter. Instead of 2,800 pounds, this is like 22. So it's lighter, a little bit less power, but should do pretty good. This is also a drag build. It hooks up so good. Give him a little head start, because why not? He's having trouble hooking up. Gets a little squirrely under heavy braking. No way he's gonna pass me. Damn. That was fun, dude. I'm gonna call it a night here pretty soon. Do I want to test out any other car? Let's see. I think we have tested out a lot of cars today. Oh yeah, the Trackhawk. Let's get a run in with the Trackhawk, 1750 horsepower. It's heavy, but the power makes up for it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm on PC. That's right. This is a PC. Thanks for joining. What? McLaren F1 versus Trackhawk. This Trackhawk's gonna get destroyed, bro. Might as well race the slower cars. This thing is heavy. I'll race the Honda Civic. I have a better chance with the Honda Civic. Are they racing? I can't tell. The M5 might be a nice matchup. Wanna race, bro? I think he wants to race. Are we gonna get beat, or are we gonna beat him? We got him. Easy. And he's the one that honked, so there's no cheating in that. The new BRZ. It moves pretty good. Again, this is not the stock engine with 707 horses, because that engine only goes up to like 1,000 when you max it out. We got 1750 horse in this one. Still a V8. RX-7. The Z4M. Wanna race, bro? Wanna race the Trackhawk? He got us. D4M40. He has a better launch. I'll give it that. This thing does not want to stop. Alright, Alright, how about we get the Supra out for a little bit? Maybe we'll have a better chance at the Supra. Is that a CT4 or a CT5? I'm not too sure. It's a CTS. He had a better launch, but we'll get him. We got him. Easy. He did pretty good. He's changing his car already. Nobody likes losing, man. But that's fair, I get it. A C7? Z06? Wanna honk, man? What a race! What a race! He's changing his car again. Bro, just pull up with your fastest car. It'll save you a lot more time. I hope that's faster than the Supra. Wait, what happened to him? He just disappeared. Right when he saw that I was gonna pass him, he like literally turned off his computer or something. He pulled out that Ethernet cable quick. Mercedes, wanna race, bro? The track is kind of slick. This car's having some trouble hooking up. Oh, he's back. He is back. Supra might get him still. Yep, we got him. In the top end, though. car has some crazy top end power, man. We're definitely having trouble down low because the roads are slick. But once they dry up, this thing's gonna hook and book. Nice, bro. That's a fast Mustang that you got. Good job. Alright, I need all-wheel drive now because it's raining and we want to hook up. I mean, not hook up. You know what I mean. The G65. No, we're not gonna go with that. Maybe let's go with the AMG GT 4-door. This should have good traction off the line. It's a heavy car. And it's got all-wheel drive, so... Wow, it's heavy. But it sounds amazing. It looks beautiful. I love it. It's a nice looking Mercedes. And that V8 Burble. Oh, dude, you can't beat that. I don't think we can beat the Mustang, but we'll have fun racing. Not the fastest, but for style, it gets 10 out of 10 points. Do I have any other AMGs that are faster? I don't think so, but we'll take a look here. Maybe we might have something else that's a little bit faster. Well, I'll put all-wheel drive on the C63S, so let's see how it does off the line. Should be a little faster than the GT 4-door coupe. Not a whole lot faster because still a heavy car. We'll do one run with the C63 converted to all-wheel drive, and after that we will we might call it a night then. Since the track is dry now, should we just go back to the Supra for one more time before we hop off the computer? Of course I don't have a Jesco, bro. I'm in a Supra. Alright. Rimac Nevera Electric. Maybe we'll have a chance against the Jesco. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Why are we parked sideways? Man, 0 to 60 happens in 1.2 seconds. That's next level. We might have a chance against the Jesco this time. He left early. That's not fair. Can we work on our setup a little bit? Put it more towards acceleration. 1.1, but our top speed is down now. That's okay. Can we make it a little faster? .15, but the top speed is only 207. Maybe this will work. Because I'm not too worried about the top speed here. We just want to get off the line quick. We're not going for a top speed run. I'm going to try to leave early because these Jescos leave on the second horn. They don't even wait for the third horn. Look at that! Freaking cheater! Left on the first honk! Yeah, no, we're not too slow. You're a cheater, bro. Freaking cheater, bro. I don't like that. Dude leaves on the first honk. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna leave on the first honk too. Yeah, have fun. This is what you do. This is what you do, bro. This is what he does every single time. I notice his pattern. Oh no, 0 to 16 1.3 if I do this? And our top speed's still 286? Alright, let me try this setup. This might be the best setup. Alright, I want to race the Jesco one more time. He's really fast, I'll tell you that. Why did he brake so early? Damn, bro. Okay, let me adjust this car so I can launch harder. 1.29? I mean 1.2. Oh, 1.251? Can it get better than that? Okay, no. This might be the best setup. Let's give it one more try. I feel like Jesco's still gonna get it, but we might have a chance. Who knows? The Mustang got it. Damn, that launch is good. Can't believe this. I feel like the initial launch on this car is not that great. Like, I don't know why. Would it launch better? No, it's still launching kind of slow. I want it to launch even harder. .211. That's fast. Is it gonna get faster than that? 1.183. Well, now our top speed's really getting affected. So maybe 1.17. No way. This can't be right. But our top speed is really suffering now. Let's try that out. Now it launches great. Here's the thing. I'm gonna copy this setup. 6.1 and 1.31 on the different car where we have 2 gears. Let's change the car. 6.1 and 1.31. Because the Concept 2 has 2 gears, so maybe we have a better chance here. 6.1, 1.31. Six one. One three one. And this might just work. We get the nice acceleration in first gear. And we have the second gear for top speed. This might work. Well, we don't need to go 286 miles. 240. 258. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this out. Seems good, but it doesn't feel that fast for some reason. Maybe because we don't have any engine sound. Because it's electric. But it launches pretty good. I feel like the second gear is... I'm gonna add more PSI to the tires here. Yeah, the second gear needs to be a little shorter. Alright. That's a lot of wheel spin. That's too much wheel spin. That's better. Alright, we got our car dialed in, but now we have no other players here that we can race against. That sucks. Anybody want to race? No. Where did all the Jescos go, man? This setup is pretty dialed in, honestly.